Okay, so you can see I've got all of my previous little gems, jingle gems, attached to each other, and all I'm doing is I'm just using a double thread. I'm doing a couple of stitches into the top of each gem and then threading some beads on. Now the gems have a obvious top and bottom. When you look at them, if you look at them from the front, you can see that there's this sort of triangle. If you look at them from the side, they're slightly shorter than they are wide, so there's a top and a bottom. I mean, you could in theory hang them from any angle really, but if you want them to look symmetrical, you need to hang them from the top and the bottom, so what you end up with is a proper gem shape. So I've used a double thread and I've literally just done a few tiny stitches through the top of my previous gem. I've added some beads to my thread, and you can make that as long as you want to. If you want to put more beads or less beads, then you can do. And then I'm going to make sure I've got either the top or the bottom, and I'm just going to go through there with my needle so that the little bit that I've done with the beading is sitting from the top end of the one below to the bottom end of the one above. And then I'm just going to do a few stitches to make sure that that's really secure, and go through the loop just to make sure that that's not going to come adrift, because I don't want my jingle gems dropping to the floor. And trim off. And you can see there now we have a whole row of beautifully secured gems. Now on the bottom here I've put a little tear-shaped bead with a small bead on the bottom, just to kind of give it a proper base to it. If you wanted to add a tassel, you could do. If you wanted to add a gem of some sort, or a charm of some sort, then you could do. Excuse me, I'm going to do exactly the same from the top end here to make a loop to hang. Now I don't appear to have my beads here. I don't know what I've done with them, so I'm just going to see if I can grab them. I seem to have put my beads in a safe place, so I'm going to turn the video off and come back to you in a second while I find them.